We apologize once again for that.
Bottom of the first, man on, 2 outs, and here's Mike Scott returned after that 1 week absence. Paul, what do you think? Are you surprised that Dennis is on the mound instead of Dante in a closeout game for them?
Well, not really. Like you said, Dennis had missed last week, and Dante had pitched 3 games, so want to get him on the bump, give Cottage Street a different look, see if we can pick up a W here. As they down 3-2 in the series, we are here in Game 6.
Went upstairs on that one, fouled off. You don't have to worry today. It's going to be the final day of old school Halfball. We're going to crown a champion today, so everybody's going to let it all hang out.
So let's see. We are. Are we in the bottom of the first still here?
Yeah, bottom of the first.
We got 1 out. Anybody on?
1 out. 2 outs, 1 on. There was a kind of a single that trickled through Steven Scarpa. Rule of thumb, you have to keep it in front of you. Got just behind it. Steven. Not the hardest hit ball of the series, but I'm sure the Cottage Street will take it. Beautiful pitch right there. Strike off the mark.
And that ends the bottom of the first. And welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Paul Marullo with Neighborhood Sports Network, alongside my colleague, Mr. Mark Petroselli. We thank you for joining us here for Game 6.
Thank you, Paul. Dave Colvin's up now for the Furies. Very, very capable home run hitter, very capable hitter. And if the Furies are going to come back, they're going to need contributions from players like Dave. Dave has a couple of home runs. You have to play him straight away because he can hit the off field. Something you really don't see in Halfball that much. Guys are usually full happy. Paul, if he looks like he's got that extra giddy up on his fastball.
He's been icing that arm down all week. Ready to go?
Well, like I said, there's only 1 day left, so whatever preparation you needed, whether it was the ice or Mr. Miyagi with wax on and wax off or whatever.
Oh, I've been waxing off. And he blasted one off the wall. Turkey. Rico did make a nice play to recover it for a double.
That was a blast.
That's a blast.
Joe was right on it. And it took it hit so hard that it took a big bounce. But Joe worked his way away from the wall. That wasn't as easy as it looked for.
Runner on second with no outs. And no score here in Game 6. Cottage Street up 3-2 in the series. Oh, he couldn't quite hang on to that. Take another look at that double real quick here. Mark, what do you see there? You see Joe waiting for his pitch. And he's going to finally get a hold of that one right there. Beautiful.
And like Dave uses the whole field, but that was right in his wheelhouse inside.
Sure was. As we go back to Dante with a runner on second now. Being really patient up there.
I mean, we didn't get a chance to review either the pitches, especially Dante, where he pitched the game. I'm wondering how there's any ill effects from his 3 games last week.
Well, you did see in that third game he was starting to get a little rubber arm out there. You know, even though I think the fact that the ball has no weight to it,
Right.
it's almost a little, because it's like you're throwing air, so you make, you know what I mean? It's I definitely think it's got to have an effect on your arm, your elbow, your wrist and such out there.
So I go for Dante. And I think in being a finals, they're letting it hang on.
Absolutely.
They're asking their bodies to probably give them a little extra. And again, no one here is 15, 20, 25 years old.
No.
There's a guy who ended up in this situation. Probably, if he isn't the top hitter in the playoffs, he's right there. It's like he's being selected too, Paul.
Well, you got to be, you know. I mean, it's hard enough to hit this gosh darn little half ball with a broomstick. Pretty much is what you're looking at. We've talked in the past. It takes great hand-eye coordination. You know, you may be looking at some of these guys like, hey, they don't look like athletes, but you know, I mean, you get out here and try to hit that little thing.
I've always said, if you're a superior athlete, it doesn't mean you get success in baseball, halfball, softball. It's more about hand-eye coordination. You can see a guy get up there that's 250 pounds. He looks like he hasn't walked a mile, run a mile, let alone walk a mile. But he might have that hand-eye coordination that makes him a terrific player in baseball or softball.
Absolutely.
When you've seen some of the designated hitters in the major leagues, they don't exactly look like Olympic athletes.
Absolutely.
I think superior athleticism only enhances. Only enhances your
Matt Stairs was a guy.
Yeah.
Remember Matt Stairs? Yeah. He looked like a bear league softball guy.
He never told you he was.
And that's probably where he's at these days.
He had a little stint, I believe, with the Red Sox.
He sure did. Scapa couldn't get that one, so DeCiccio.
Derek's making Mr. Trinidad work here.
If you're just joining us, welcome. This is Game 6 of the Old School Halfball EB Championship Series. Cottage Street looking for repeat. Jeffries Point in their first finals action. They're looking to take home the trophy. Live here from the Marty Pino Rec Center in lovely East Boston.
And if you missed the early games, you missed some terrific halfball.
Absolutely. Scarborough mad at himself, couldn't get that one, couldn't get that one. Got one out with a runner on second. Lead off double by
Dave Calden. It was a home run by our league rules. Joe Turco's catch off the white wall made it a double. Now there is an automatic home run. If you hit it into the windows or the ceiling beyond the big ceiling vent, it's an automatic home run.
That is good to know. And that's on the ground. And great play. That's a great play. That's an out.
And again, slow hit ball, turn or stop before the field can get there. So it's important how fast you do that. Man in scoring position. One of their better hitters, Dennis Grange.
Back after a week off. Let's see if he can just jump into the action and something happen. Ooh, that's the third out. They're streaming on in a second. We go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless.
Pitcher can help his own cause.
Absolutely. I'm sure he'd like to hear.
He had a chance to get him off the plate for hold up.
First out. We're in the bottom of the second. Moving right along. This is game 6, Cottage Street up 3-2. Could clinch the final series with a win here. Ooh, and down on strikes. Beautiful pitch and just floated that one right by Mr. Harris.
2 quick outs here.
Absolutely. Dennis is certainly showing why they missed him last week.
Actually, even though the team on the field is the Jeffries Point Furies, Joe Turco is a Jeffries Point guy. So this is a Jeffries Point for Jeffries Point. Tough drop there by Dennis.
It is a tough drop. Yeah, you don't want to give away outs. We say that all the time.
Especially to top hitters. Everybody's capable of hitting. There's a few guys here who never want to give them a second chance.
And Derek usually very sure-handed back there.
And I will reiterate what Paul said earlier about how hard it is to hit it. It's also very hard to catch it.
Yep, I can see that. Ooh, cut there by Turco.
You can have a piece of that.
He did get a piece of that.
Furies players from Jeffries Point that just showed up.
Again, thank you for joining us out there. I'm Paul Marullo with Neighborhood Sports Network, alongside my colleague, Mr. Mark Petroselli.
Again, my pleasure. If I can't play, I might as well be at the desk.
We've got our wonderful replay technician, Mr. Norm DeRocha, as well, helping us out on the replay.
And that's not his best attribute. His best attribute is he's the league T-shirt guy. He makes fantastic t-shirts.
Yeah. Rule the world printing. Yeah. All the printing needs.
Trying to get out of this inning unscathed, having struck out the first 3 batters.
Wow, back in the field of play. What does that? Is that a foul ball? Okay, that was good ahead.
And just like cool, when you hit a halfball, you never know what kind of English you're going to put on it. Now Georgia is 2 for 2. You probably get 2
Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good.
That's it. So. Now it's up to Dave Beacher.
Now that is quite a shot. Pulled it right down the line. I mean, that was teetering on the brink of fair and foul, but I do believe it hit the rafters in fair territory. It came down in foul territory, but
That's an automatic hold.
and it's tough for us to get you all the angles here. We do our best to cover the whole field of play, but we'll certainly get you a replay as soon as we can on that. So that's a 2-run home. All right, we're gonna have a replay. All right, yeah, let's take another look at that. Wow. Wow, he got all of that. Look at that. Oh, look at the bat flip. I love that. Wow, that was fantastic.
And I wanted to interject before he hit that home run. He was seeing Dennis Scrunchie very well. He had a foul ball on his first one. It was foul.
Wow.
That one he kept fair.
Wow. Caught the third. Jeff made some great play. Get some action. We got a lot of action here all of a sudden. Cottage Street fills it out. In game 6 here, up 3-2 in the series and up 2-0 in the game.
2 runs in the series.
Could be insurmountable.
Yeah. No, it isn't. And that's the key here is to Jeffries' point, not to lose their cool, not to try to do too much. That's it. Get him off the dish. That was intentional. Dave Carlton was up, and he had a home run that was robbed of and made into a double by a nice catch by Joe Turco. So Cottage Street is bringing the defense along with their offense, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. They generally do.
Even without Tim Scanlon.
Yeah, they're a pretty complete team. Give me credit for that. Just Dave Carlton. Mason last team.
On that bench.
And again, if you're just joining us, Cottage Street, if they win this game, or if there's a game 7, they win the championship for the 3rd straight year.
Trophy. Oh, strike, David. Wait, you up, Rick.
An idea on I don't know how he's feeling physically. Do you think that Jeffries Point might switch to Dante?
I don't know. I mean, that's a tough call. Whoa, Dante's gonna hit. Did that hit the wall on the line?
Yeah, that did make a walk. It's a double for Dante.
2-0 double. Let's see from the little bingo here with DeCiccio.
This is the guy you want up in this situation. Back into the game once more. Showing that throughout the whole play. Oh, boy!
Thank you for joining us out there. You are watching Neighborhood Sports Network. It's live, it's local, it's NSN.
And if you can't be here, that's the place to be.
Absolutely. And you're certainly not going to, even if you're here live, all you're going to hear is all these jamokes talking,
We have the perfect background.
Yeah, you don't get to hear the wonderful insights of my colleague, Mr. Mark Petroselli, and of course my funny little jokes. But you don't get to see our handsome faces.
That's a good thing.
But if you do, welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is what it looks like live here in the booth. My colleague, Mr. Petroselli.
Glad to be here.
Myself, Mr. Paul Marullo.
We got a piece of that.
2 outs, runner on second. A double by Dante Scrunchy.
It was a rope.
It was a rope. I mean, that got right in between Turco and Harris.
Jeff laid out for that one. mean, it would have been a fantastic catch, but I think his aim was just to stop him from getting the ball and knock it down to the single.
Right. But that thing was a seed. That was humming. You got a replay on that.
Come on, Ricky, one more kid, come on.
That is for the third out. That's going to save a run. I mean, unbelievable. Let's see what we got for replays there.
When you see plays like that made by Jeff Harris and Tim Skinner and Joe Turco, it's not a coincidence that they've won 2 championships in a row.
Take a look at Dante's. Boom, he hit that double. Wow. Right through the guys. But they weren't able to capitalize on that. Oh, he throws him the changeup. Bugs Bunny changeup for that first out. Wow. That was a Bugs Bunny changeup. I mean, he was so far out in front of that.
That was as good as it gets.
Oh, and Harris.
No, Derek said it hit the ground.
What an honest guy.
Yeah.
I
It looked like a catch ball.
I thought it was a catch. I didn't hear it skip from the ground. And now look at that. There you go. That's a base hit for Harris. I don't know, Derek. Too honest. Maybe honest to a fault. This is, you know.
But I think that's the hallmark of, not that we don't have a few disagreements, but the camaraderie and the sportsmanship here. I've been a part of it since the beginning.
Oh,
A terrific catch by Yusuf. It's been Dennis's kryptonite so far. Dave Beatrice. I know he's only got the 1 home run, but the first thing hit him hard before he started.
Dave. That 2-run shot. Apologize. PG-13.
We're doing our best on that.
You know,
that wasn't us.
That wasn't us. You know.
Is it the FCC? We don't want them coming down.
Sorry, it's like some of the sailors from the dock.
Yeah, the piers on Meridian Street. There's a swing and a miss by Dave, but again, hit the ground before Dave could. He caught it, but hit the ground. We have to make a clean catch.
Yeah, in Game 6, Cottage Street up 3-2 in the series. Up 2-0 in Game 6. We're going to close it out and win their 3rd championship in a row to 3-peat. This time is
Dennis
one.
has been tempting him with the change-up. You can't go.
Now it's
He has to catch that in the air. So that's a big hit by people. Terrific try by Dante. I mean, he go for it. Just couldn't come up with it. Now it's up to Mike Scott. Pitching it on
2-0. Thank some friends out there watching. All the guys, Steve Set, these guys. Oh, he took a lot. I mean, it took everything off
That wasn't exactly the Bugs Bunny one. Maybe that was the Daffy Duck one.
That was.
They took something off that.
Way like that. He's always here. We'd like to thank our sponsors of Old School Halfball EV. We want to thank Shea Electric. Shea Electric and Mini Splits. Call Mark Shea for all your electrical or mini split services. He has a local 1-3 service. Mark is your guy. Mark is smart. Comcast.net. Shea Electric for all your electrical and mini split needs. As we head to the top of the fourth here.
Quick out, strikeout by Ricky of Dennis Wrench. His saving Scotland.
As Jeffries' point. Time is ticking. First finals appearance. Certainly got hot through the playoffs. Got to the finals here for their first finals appearance and finding it a little hard to overcome Cottage Street right now. Oh, and that's a shot down the line. That's going to be a base hit.
And you hit Stevens game 3, 4 for 4 with a homer. You got to pitch for one hit or win. See if Calvin can connect once again. That home run swing.
Runner on first. Oh, he got Mark Scapa dropped that one. Uh-oh. There's another chance here for Baldwin. And once again, thank you for joining us here at NSN, Neighborhood Sports Network. I'm Paul Marulo, alongside my colleague here, Mr. Mark Petroselli. Let's bring you all the action live from the Marty Pino Rec Center.
Another beautiful spring morning. Somewhat overcast, a little cool, but that's spring in Boston.
Ooh, big swing and miss for the second out.
The Dante rope last time for the double. So you can repeat that.
Jeffries' point, they just have not, they haven't really brought the hottest sticks. The sticks are cold.
It seems like they just can't string hits together. And when they do get a hit, and they do hit the ball high, Cottage Street comes up with a great defense.
Runner on first with 2 outs for Jeffries' point. 2-0. Second. Third out. Sorry, third out. 6 outs now. It's getting late early. My favorite real business.
Is that like the one no one goes in anymore, it's too crowded?
I don't want to hear it. You have to.
And I find it interesting knowing Jeff. He does like to go opposite way. I noticed they're not shading him with 2 fingers. to the left side of the pitch.
Pitcher's best friend, besides good defense, is insurance. I'm sure Ricky would be. Jeffries on that one, but that was over the hall. You can't outside the ball.
Yeah, giving them way too many chances.
Very dangerous.
Base hit. That is a base hit.
No, with just power. It's almost like a win. You get Jeff to get just a single. Of course, unless they got after him, Joe Turco hits a home run, which who's very capable of.
Street up 2-0.
I think one of the strengths of Cottage Street is they won 2 championships. They won 2 pitching punches, Ricky Trinity and Joe Turco. And through the playoffs, Joe had only made a couple of relief appearances, but the 3 games in one day, he pitched game 5 and he pitched.
Yeah, they certainly both been keeping Jeffries' point off balance, as you said. They haven't been able to string together many hits, driving many runs.
Joe had emotions.
Once again, welcome to Game 6 of the Old School Halfball EB Championship Series. Cottage Street up 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Neighborhood Sports Network.
Oh, beautiful. Little outside goal, looking for it. Definitely hittable. Beautiful. I missed something. I
guess so.
Well.
Well,
Struck out Jeff.
That's the whole point. So let them, you know what I mean? That's the whole point of all the rules and everything.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let them get back up and it's all right. And right now, if it went the other way, I probably would stop.
Strike out. Very tough, very persistent. Time's ticking, Paul.
it sure is.
One pitch, another out. Good hitter. Most of the games, one swing made a difference, but Furies are getting down to, Steven Scalpel is still down 1. They need to put people on base as well. Stevens walked in. A beautiful cut there in foul ball.
Joining us here at Neighborhood Sports Network, Paul Marullo, alongside my colleague, Mr. Mark Petroselli. Yes. Ooh. Way to hang on behind the plate.
Long inning there for Ricky
Another.
Tornado, 3 strikeouts.
Wow, 3 strikeouts. This game is moving really fast. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors here at Old School Halfball EB, Eddie's Barbershop. Eddie's Barbershop, located at 225 London Street, East Boston. You can use the Booksy Biz app and look for Eddie the Barber, BOOKSYBIZ, Booksy Biz app. To book Eddie the Barber, see Eddie at Eddie's Barbershop in East Boston for a great cut, fade, whatever you like. Eddie can do it.
Up right now is the guy that made all the difference in the game. 2-run homer. Gary Peaches. He also has a single. And he's been walking in on Dennis Country.
And it was a shot. Pulled it down the line and
no doubt.
into the rafters. There's some peak of the rafters up here at the Monty Pino Rec Center there. Whenever you're at Red.
Oh, beautiful. Change up. Mike Scarpa.
Look what Dave Caldron found. Wow.
That was a perfect example of taking the hits off the ground, hitting it. If Dave Caldwell didn't make that play, whether he knew maybe he was or not, it would have been a clean shot.
He sure has. Cottage Street really needs to come up with something. I'm sorry, Jeffries. Has done one shot left. Top of the sixth. And this could be it for Old School Halfball EB for the year. So we're in the bottom of the fifth. Ooh, gets that.
Change up again.
Change-up has been befuddling. As we go to the top of the sixth, last chance saloon for the Jeffries Furies. Down 2-0 in game 6, down 3-2 in the series. This could be the deciding game for Cottage Street to 3-peat as Dave Caldron is going to step to the plate.
The end of a wonderful friendship.
Yeah, it will.
Friendship. Wonderful working together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been an absolute pleasure, Mr. Petroselli, to have you here the last 3 weeks. I've enjoyed it. All your great insight, your history, your knowledge of the players and the game. Down to 2 outs. And we will have a trophy presentation after this for the championship trophy. As Cottage Street can smell a victory.
All kidding aside, Paul, it's been a pleasure working with you. Whatever I had to say to the broadcast, like I said, it's been my pleasure.
You You were flawless. You stepped right in. I think it just took about a couple of quick minutes very early on for you to just be comfortable with the microphone. But, you know, you just let it flow, and I love that. And then down to the last, it's Dante Screnchy.
Let me say this, every color man, no matter how good he is, if he doesn't have a good play-by-play guy, as a lead guy, he wants to win. He's led me right along, which I appreciate.
Happy to hear that.
Kimbrel's coming in.
That's going to do it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow.
Repeat. 3 years in a row for Cottage Street. They win the championship.
Unbelievable.
As much as we like these guys. There's been some chatter here. They won again.
Yep, I know. 3-peat Cottage Street. Congratulations. 2025-26 Old School Halfball EB champions, Cottage Street, as they defeat the Jeffries Point Furies 2-0 in Game 6, 4-2 in the series. What a season here we have. What a season.
Pitching performance, but also Dave Beach's 2-run home run. And you know, I don't know if the MVP is just a final that's without the playoffs, but even if it's just a final, it's going to have to pick something.
Absolutely. You know, from game to game, we've had different. Tim Scanlon definitely comes to mind. You would think Jeffrey Harris, and he certainly had his moments. But
and Ricky Tornado's pitching.
Yes.
He won 3 of the 4 games. And the leader in the clubhouse has been going today was Tim Scanlon. They picked up the mantle.
Absolutely. Let's take a look inside the booth here. Thank you for joining us, Neighborhood Sports Network.
Again, for those of us who just joined us today, this finals really wasn't feeling good. There's 3 Scalper brothers involved, 2 on Cottage Street, Anthony and Mike, and 1 on the Furies, Steven, and there's 2 Screnchy brothers who are also first cousins to the Scalpers.
Wow.
You got a phone? You got an iPhone? Can you take a good picture or not?
It'll be an interesting off-season to see.
Yeah, we're going too fast. I need you.
Absolutely. Yeah. 3-peat champions. That's quite an accomplishment.
Well, one of the changes for Cottage Street is going to be the post office, and all these areas. He may come back occasionally to play, but he's not going to be on a regular basis. So they're losing one of his better players in the probably the best.
Get ready for the trophy presentation here at the Martin Pino Rec Center. Ready to crown the 3-peat champion Cottage Street team. Not the best looking group of guys I've had. Just they're all right. This is our commissioner, Gerald Pino.
Thank you, you guys. Another fun season. Furies, great run. Dennis, Derek, Dante, Dave, Steve. Where's Dante right? He took off? I would have had him stay if I told him he could do the balls at me again for the 3rd time. But and also now the champions who just don't stop losing 3 times. Anthony Scapa, Dave Beatrice, we come get this trophy. You all right? Okay. Get your team one now. Right. Once again, congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
About 5 years ago, it was called just Boston Halfball, and I was on that Cottage Street roster.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with Anthony Scarpa, with Joe Turco, with Mike Scarpa.
So you're telling me they couldn't win till I got rid of you, Mark?
Absolutely. And I'm still waiting on the jacket.
You know, like I said before, even the 04 Red Sox gave Nomar a ring. I mean, I think he deserves something. We hear that Cottage Street does have some nice swag. What do you need?
Yeah, they do it well. Every time they're on the championship, like you said, the swag is next level.
12 o'clock Sunday.
Well, thank you everybody who has joined us over the past month or so for some of our first Neighborhood Sports Network broadcasts down here at the Marty Pino Rec Center for Old School Halfball EB. It's certainly been a pleasure of mine. I want to thank all of our colleagues, Jeff Harris, the executive producer for Neighborhood Sports Network, Mr. Norm DeRoche helping us out with instant replay and just all around greatness. Mark Petroselli joined me in the booth these last few weeks.
I just want to say something about that. You know, Jeffries is connected in this broadcast, and not to use it as an excuse for him, but he always had, he's at the plate, he still has one eye over at the desk to make sure everything is working correctly.
Absolutely.
You know?
And
he had a little added pressure on besides the game.
I was a little worried that may take away, his focus on the game and everything. And it may have. I mean, he was hot earlier in the series, and
When there was no blood.
yeah, and we've had some technical difficulties these last few weeks. Just again trying to see everything we have going on here.
And I'll say right up front, when it comes to the technical part of this, I'm useless.
Yeah. So, we pull together. We do the best we can. We want to continue to get better every week, obviously. And we thank you for your feedback out there. I would definitely like to get some interviews.
Dave, you want to put this on? You can do it, right?
Come on.
Congratulations, Dave. Congratulations. Repeat.
Yep, repeat.
And I will say this. You brought your game today. You were ready. First time up, you hit a foul home run. Next time up, you hit the big 2-1 homer. And you even added a single. So even with the absence of Tim Scanlon, so the finals go, he was the leader in the clubhouse for MVP. But you guys put it together. Ricky pitched a fantastic game. Since we're showing the replay here, yeah, you get to see yourself here. Oh, what a connect. Yeah, the backflip, I'll tell you. I'm surprised Dennis didn't throw one high and hard on you the next time you got up.
That was awesome.
But listen, the camaraderie here, no ill will. I just was saying how where Virginia from the Furies came in, it was a little late, he wasn't playing. But he went over to all you guys, shook your hands and everything. And that's just the way it is. And listen, it hurts you. I don't care how old you are, 15, 20, 50, 70. You're still competitive.
I love all the guys here. It's so much fun to come and play and see everybody. And Joe does a great job with this. I don't know what I was doing 4 years ago before this. I'll tell you, it was awesome.
On the broadcast twice, I did mention that there was another league at one time, and I did play for Cottage.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right.
And Paul pointed out that they got rid of me and we won 3 championships.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a common denominator.
That was a lot of fun this year. Long-time friends I played with too, Anthony Scott, Mike, and grew up. Even Steven on the Furies, I grew up with.
Well,
He's like my little brother.
This really was kind of a Jeffries point fight. A lot of people say Jeffries.
That was great. So, it was fun. I came ready, Mark.
Congratulations. I don't know if your brother, either one of your brothers is watching this.
I'm going to send them the podcast.
You know, I let everybody know that I played David, the youngest of his brothers, 9 years, 8 years difference from his next brother Johnny, and I'm in between his brother Johnny and Michael.
Correct.
Played all kinds of baseball and softball. Great guy, Mike.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Congratulations again. I got Rick.
Hey, Rick. Rick. Okay.
Next we're gonna have winning pitching in 3 out of the 4 games for Pino.
Mark.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Yes. I swung at a ball over my head. Each one.
That means and you're not lying. Joe, Dave Calder did a shot. It was off the wall, and it wasn't one of those ones that came right down. And Joe had to judge it off the wall back toward the infield. And then of course Jeff lays out. And you were missing one of the better defensive players than Tim Scanlon. And it didn't make a difference. You guys made all the
That's awesome. Everybody contributes. The unknown, they do. It comes up on a couple of home runs for the Go Turtles pitching, catch up.
I think that was the difference. Again, you guys were missing Tim Scanlon in a big loss. Last week, the Furies were missing a big loss. They pitched all 3 games. You were able to substitute Joe in the first game, and it looked like he gave up 7 and 6 to start the game. And it looked like he was off and running. And then Joe shut them down. And gave up 1. It was mojo, and that made it easier on you.
There's nothing like 2 good pitches.
You came back for getting up that way.
I was throwing on my mic because the game plan was game 6.
I will say this. Dennis Frenchie has much better change.
I don't have a change. I just go high. I got no change. I just go as high as I can, and it works. Right. I don't have any fancy stuff. I just throw high. They hit it, they hit it.
Let's face it, probably most of the way through. And I mentioned on the broadcast, I don't think anything changed. Rick is a fellow postal employee on the retired, and Rick is soon to be retired. And he's moving to Florida, so
This Thursday is my last day at the post office.
that's going to be a big loss, both for the post office and
Thanks. I'll be here for the next 2 weeks. Emptying out my car, making all the phone calls.
Will you be here for the battle?
I'll be at the party making. I'll be here for May 16th.
Will you make a guess at the team?
Absolutely. It's like a family here. I'll probably come here once a year.
So you probably get that.
I can't. No comment on those guys.
You're going to get 7.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's going to be,
Luckily, Tim Scanlon
back next year.
texted me goes,
Unbelievable. Fortunately,
so he's right at the top of the phone, so
I hope they do. I hope the team stays together.
you know,
There are rumblings that
it's
they
fun.
might
Every week
Jeff
he's like,
Harris is
I
shooting
want to
49,
something else,
so
so
he's
he's on
going
the
to be able to
guy
pitch
from
them.
got all that, and then, yeah.
very capable one, too.
And Mark, I just want to congratulate you, buddy. Outstanding job.
Which is, that's the basic thing about the switcher. It's so powerful.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
it.
there is so much. And I know I mean, yeah.
I want to have the talent. I have the knowledge. The league,
You are
players.
you are a contact hitter, Mark. I'll give you that. And you are in your early 70s. You are one of the originals. That's right.
I think I like
And again, a shout out to Commissioner Jeffries. The only guy that was he's the Halfball. Jerry picked up the mantle and they won the initial championship. I think it was the Falconeers.
Yes, the Falconeers.
The
Falconeers.
But since then, it's been dominated by C Street.
You know, I grew up on Saratoga Street.
Oh, you're one of the suits. Combine all those guys together on the team. Jeffries.
It was Jeffries. Yeah, exactly. Cottage Street is his point.
I came grew up on West Street, the Joe Turtle Road.
West Street, yes.
They called it up on Hayes
It was
Street.
all Jeffries Point. Yep.
Frenchies on every street. Something I would say, because I still play, believe me, people say, why don't you play more golf, this and that, and I say, I look forward to it. And when the season ends, we go outside, play, pick up on Sunday, we can make it fun if we can. And I look forward to that more than my terrorism.
That's awesome.
I really enjoy it. And at my age, I don't
You did injure yourself, right? Correct? You injured yourself in the season, right?
I felt like
You fell in the season, you fell.
I fractured a little heel. I fractured. I did come back to the playoffs. I gave you a pretty good spat. I didn't end up with a hit. I think I fouled off about 5 or 6 pitches. I'll take that.
You don't think I'm shaking when I face you every time? Come on. Well, you make good contact. Let's put it that way.
I'll tell you something. A couple summers ago,
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
it's a time to go to school.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Kevin did some road bikes and so wow.
I can go home and watch it.
Hey, look, that was a long one. I don't want that long of an interview.
Commish.
I want a couple minutes.
Now we're going to have Commissioner Joe Carino responsible for this league and the success of this league. He's a good commissioner.
I want someone to make a stop.
I won't say we're lying in fist, but he make sure.
You know how to work everything? You live right there. Tell him you'll be back.
I'll be back in
With the commissioner.
short period.
All right, here's what we're doing. Right. Quick, 3.5 minutes. Yep. No, I know. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding because I don't want to be there forever. He talks forever.
Thank you.
I'm gonna grab your leg. That means 30 seconds. Okay. We'll stop that. I'll say, okay? Yeah. What do I gotta do here?
Just sit down, throw the cans on, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Now we're back live, and we're with the Commissioner, Joe Carino. He's 4-year, 10-year here. He's nothing but support. And his team, they were the Falconeers at that time. They won the initial championship. Now they Cottage Street. And ever since they changed the name, I guess it's all down.
Yeah, it seems that way. But we're there. We're there, just like these
All
guys.
kidding aside, they had an undefeated season this year. During the regular season. Just didn't work out. And they were all close games.
Especially against that Cottage Street team. You guys been watching. That's one of our, well, obviously our best team for the last 3 years. But their defense between Jeff Harris, Tim Stanley,
They are one of the better teams in the league.
But as I was saying,
Great team. Anthony Scarpa runs an awesome team. Joe Carter, Mike Scarpa, Ricky Trinito, who's unfortunately leaving us now. So I want to give him a great farewell here. One of the nicest kids you will ever meet. And we're losing him. That's tough, but good for him. I hate him. He's moving on. Add him to the hate list.
But also guys like Dave Beatrice, who, you know, good ball players, they're world players on this team. Dave's one of those guys that seems to show up in the biggest moments.
Mark, he has one hit over the last 9 months. Get out of here with the Dave Beatrice talk. But also the Furies. I want to get on here and say Furies. Steven Scarpa, Dante and Dennis Stretch, Derek DeCiccio, Mike Citrolo, unfortunately missed the game. I'm not sure. I hope everything's all right. Will Brazil, the baseball. Good crew. It would have been nice to get a new one in here, but they're right there. So is the 5-6 other teams. We got that.
If you, all kidding aside, if you dissect this series, okay, Furies came close to sweep. It was 2-2 after 4, and they could have easily won those other games if it wasn't for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and also not having a player last time.
Well, last time Dennis Stretch.
A big player. That's hard to overcome. That's hard to overcome.
Dante was great. He scattered 11 hits in 3 games last year. Could easily won those.
How's those stats? Now, do I hire the right people or what? My boy Mark here. We're going to find a new job for him. I think we finally do. He does a great job running it.
Thank you. But listen, another great year. Congratulate you on another great year.
Thank you. Thank you very much, pal.
I'm looking forward to next year, and I'm looking forward to outside. I know you play golf, but I
Well, the outside, and this goes to anybody out there listening, Sunday mornings, usually between 9 and 12, I have my other old man of the league, Mario Antamonte. He's in charge of the off-season program.
does a great job.
So you come down, you talk to him, you tell him I sent you, and you're good to go. And even if you don't come out. But come down, play a little halfball, see what we love doing every single day.
And that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you, Joe. All yours, Paul.
All right, great to be back here in the booth as we wrap things up. It was been another great year of old school halfball here at the Rec Center. Cottage Street has repeated their third consecutive championship. As you can see, the winner's trophy back here. We'll take a look at some replays from the game before we. Steven got way to hang on to that one. What's going on? Of course, I don't have any context for these I'd really like to take a look at the home run.
Anybody search on TV is a PG rated thing. It's in the space.
As we wait for more folks to come and join us in the meeting, I'll take a look at some.
He doesn't like Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, here it is. Big Al.
Hey, you ready for another interview? Paulie, you want an interview with another guy?
Sure, yeah. Let's just take one more look. Oh.
Yeah, if they can come around.
Anthony Scarpa.
So let's see, where are we going here? We got Anthony Scarpa joining us in the booth here from Cottage Street. One moment. Welcome to the booth. You got your headphones in, yeah? Thank you. Mr. Anthony Scarpa, thanks for joining us. Absolutely.
Great job in the playoffs.
Thank you. We do our best here at Neighborhood Sports Network. Bring you all the live action from Pino Rec Center. How did you feel going into today's games?
So I felt good because I knew I had two guys that could
Absolutely, and you guys had Dennis Scrunchy back for Jeffries point, and his changeup was really nasty. So you got a lot of people looking silly with that Bugs Bunny changeup, but you guys were able to capitalize on it. Two-run homer by Al. Dave Beatrice, my apologies. Trying to find it on the replay. I would love to.
If you want to, you probably have it.
Oh, there it is.
What's the bat flip?
Let's take another look at that. I do want to take another look at this one. There's Al, look at this.
Great swing.
Oh, there's the two-run, there's the bat flip. Unbelievable. Wow. Absolutely. Yeah, Tim, you're right. Tim and Jeff are really hot. And here's Dave.
Tim's won the last 3 games.
Watching that shot go. Love
All
it.
kinds of
Love
off-season moves happening.
Nothing better than that. So it was
Gerald,
your third
Gerald, we
consecutive
got a drink.
championship
We
for
got a
Cottage
drink.
Street. Wow.
I'll get my cigar right here.
That's why I look forward to
Wow. So heading into the off season, any storylines on the team? You're gonna.
Ricky's gone. Ricky's retiring in Florida. They're one of the best pitchers in the league.
Well, way to go out on top, Ricky. My captain.
Jeff can pitch too. So depending if Jeff maintains the best, it would be unless he goes.
Well, we'll certainly be watching off-season moves. You know, we'll be at the, I suppose it would be the summer meetings, I guess is what I would say. As this runs October through March, April. So,
We missed a week in between. Yeah, basically ends the last week.
yeah, it was my first year being involved in the league. Halfball is a pretty difficult sport, so I got a little frustrated, throwing, hitting. It's just,
it's hard. It's not easy to hit the game. You don't see 90 games, 10 games. 0-0. Actually, you're going to see 2.
yeah. The highest run total I think I saw was that game. Jeff hit a grand slam and then a 2-run homer. 6 runs was the highest run total.
That might have been the biggest comeback in old school halfball history.
Right, they were down 4-0.
We were down 4-0.
That's right. That was huge, yeah. And then Jeff came up with the third inning with the bases loaded, hit that grand slam, which...
The thing about Jeff is that really get ready for his high five.
Well, I play on a softball team with him. Unfortunately, we haven't had any big moments like that to party about. So maybe this summer, if we start in a couple weeks there. But thanks. How about yourself? Anything you got going on in this off season?
No, looking forward to the summer tournament. It's always fun to get together with guys. My guys like AB, been together friends for over 40 years. You know what I mean? And Jeff and Timmy come down and see all these guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's right. You guys have a tournament coming up.
I think it's August 8th.
I had a visual for that. Who is that?
It's always fun playing outside.
You play out back here?
Yeah, play out back here, yeah. Love you, buddy. Love you too. Come on, see you Friday night. Yeah, I'll call you during the week.
Way to go out on top. Oh, sorry. Way to go out on top, Ricky. Good luck with retirement down in Florida.
So Ricky's out on the bench with us, right? You realize this is how Ricky come out. Ricky come down, right? He didn't play. And one of the guys wanted to go to you say like, show me the guy.
I might be during the weekend.
He's never seen it. So the whole first year he never tells us.
Wow.
So we see the second year rolls around, you know, guys coming. What was that?
Where was that?
Tell
Yeah.
us before that?
Best kept secret in the league. Wow. Yeah. You know, I always find the best people are the humble, most humble.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. But yeah, it's been a great. I've been enjoying. I was part of the Brandywine Rays first year with the Rays, so
It's fun.
it is a good time. I do hear rumors that Jeff Harris may jump to the Brandywine Rays. That would be a big, big get for the Rays. It would be a big off-season storyline to watch. And then when Tim Scanlon follow,
Tim's fantastic. You missed it.
plays great defense, and he was a big spark. Yeah, he's been on fire. Yeah, he has.
But it's been good.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Maybe we can get Derek DeCiccio here in the booth for a minute. Love to chat with Derek. Thank you very much, Mr. Scarpa.
Thank you.
One more interview. Mr. DeCiccio, unfortunately on the losing end with the Jeffries Point Furies, but I'd definitely love to get Mr. Derek. Welcome to the booth.
All right, I'll do my interview.
You were hot early in the series here. Cooled off a little today. What do you think about how Ricky was pitching out there, keeping us off balance?
Outside, inside, high rolls, kept us. Third game, strong. I mean, you could tell
Yeah, it was hard to get some consecutive hits and play. Really, I think it means that line drive that Jeff. You guys had a runner on second. Yep.
One mistake.
It's tough to give away outs.
Can't
Yeah.
give it especially last time.
Too much of that.
You've been incredibly short-handed.
I mean, I hate guys like 60, but I'm a tank and I'm not there with that.
I have to say, I was surprised. There was one on Jeff that was very low. You swung. You caught it cleanly. We thought we didn't hear a skip on the ground. You, very honest, said nope. No, I haven't seen that kind of. Well, as somebody who grew up playing on the playgrounds of East Boston, trust me, if we could get away with any kind of lie for an hour, we thought that was very stand-up because we didn't think it hit the ground. I mean, as a matter of fact, we almost. Obviously you're close to the action, but.
Take it easy, you'd rather. I mean, it was a hot place.
Yeah. I mean, he pitched his arm off up there last 3 games. Yeah.
He was probably the one person that
Furies had a great series in the semifinals with Misfits. That was an excellent series. That's what I was going to say. That was, yeah, that's right. Now, any off-season storylines for Jeffries Point? Your team, anybody coming, going? Now, where did you guys play Halfball down the point? In the McKay, I think. So I grew up here in the Heights Project specifically. We didn't play Halfball. We played a version of sort of tennis ball, baseball with the wrapped up wiffle ball bat with the electrical tape, which is my favorite. Love that. Stuff with the newspaper. But I was introduced to Halfball probably around 1987, 88, down on West 8th Street. Yeah, that's right, with Jamie Basillo and those guys, Morris, Contreras, and all them. So that's where I used to play. Those two driveways, you know. Yes,
The green ones on the left side.
the house. That's right. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, I know that. Absolutely. Wow. So that. But I was like, dude, this is crazy. It's just such a. The hand-eye coordination is so fine. I can't explain it. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. I mean, how many of us are on? Absolutely. A lot of camaraderie down here. Amazing trophy that we see behind us here. Frenchie brothers. I haven't seen brothers pitch like that since the Negro brothers. Cottage Street has become the evil empire of Halfball. Yeah, and they were, missing Tim.
And the funny thing is, missing Tim was cheap. Shout out to Timmy wherever you are. What?
And for the second half of the series, I would say Jeff Harris was pretty quiet the last few games for the most part.
Never heard guys are too young.
I'm only a couple years back there. I've never heard of it. Going his back.
Absolutely.
Take it up.
I think one of the biggest things too, and Tim was great in during the series, is catching balls off the wall, turning around, turning those home runs into doubles. You know, it just lessens the bleed and keeps runs off the board. So this year, he sure did. Yeah.
if anybody, they
So that's just tough. I know that you talked about potentially trying to maybe make some rule changes to help the scoring output a little bit more. Do you know if anything's going to be done in the offseason? I think certainly. Yeah, I think that
Mario, just give me a call.
Oh, you remember that? So you want to call me, or you want me to call you during the week to see if you have like no? I'll give you a Monday. Monday's busy for everybody. So
Yep. You really got to keep your head on the swivel. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I didn't last very long with the Rays. I bowed out after a few weeks. But maybe I'll give it another shot again. I don't know. I certainly enjoy being on this side of the action. Mark was great. Mark Petroselli obviously adding a lot of great
but someone's
industry.
very small. Well, sometimes they can give you a pill.
Thanks for joining us, Derek. I don't know if we want to have anyone else in the booth here. Jeff, do you want to join us in the booth, Mr. Harris? Yeah. Thank you, Derek. Have a great off season. We'll see you next year.
Jeffries so hot to bash on live TV.
Once again, I'm Paul Marullo here for Neighborhood Sports Network, joined by Mr. Jeff Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff, congratulations on a three-peat.
Yes. Only been in the league 3 years.
Wow. What does that say? Well, I would love to say that you can bring that kind of magic to your modified team.
That has not been the case.
No, that has not been the case recently, but working on that.
The government knew about the government.
Now, you were pretty quiet in this final series.
They just
Was it your dual, having to work the broadcast, helping production and get us?
all those guys that work in the shipyards with the asbestos and that, like, this guy, unbelievable guy, he taught me about 80 years. Worked in his Navy yard when he was a kid. You know what I mean? Because it was a job.
Speaking of which, you guys...
I don't know if he was 50. He died of asbestos gas. Just give him a job. Worked in the Navy. Hello? I'm not sure. I know he died of cancer. Sold for East Boston.
Well, and of course, having your other catcher back this week.
Just don't get in the sun.
Because you had to fill in last week.
Young guy. No, when there's a I go by what Tommy says because Tommy's on. You're honest, but when it's John decided. In here, he's been very honest.
Well, you made a great grab on a line drive and run around second.
Like when there was one,
stop
I think it was
rally
over here.
Jeffries point.
Tommy's going against them.
We have this thing going on. You
one of the times I was picked by that. You know, and fucking Bossy went out, you know.
And that was just the play.
We had to bring Fab in at the end of the year. But okay.
Somehow stuck to the end and caught it in the air.
Yeah, that really was.
We get some more hitting.
It was a game changer. Yeah, a runner on second.
Hopefully this hurts you get to screw you up again. It might have made your life better, it might have screwed you up again.
I mean, it was on a rope, and it might have only been a couple feet in the air, but it was on. Yeah.
Again,
For how long?
Wow.
To see it. Try to get Richie down there something. See if he likes it. If he doesn't like it, then we can cross him off the list.
It's been a long day. We only have played one game. I closed it out. 4-2 in the series. We go third championship in a row.
Come on.
We did have a draft at the tap me in. I know that we have
In all honesty, I think he's been here. I think he's gone still.
I thought it was on last time.
He's part of the problem.
We have it on it's on a video.
And he's hamstrung, I believe, he's hamstrung wrestling. I'm not saying Fresno hasn't made some bad moves, but they bought, and again, I don't care that Bregman left. Replace Bregman. You replace him with more than that. Okay? And I'll tell you what John involved is, and I mentioned that earlier.
We had a viewer from the Philippines watching it.
They signed Bregman.
I'm not sure who that
They
was.
went halfway. They signed Bregman. They traded for
I'm not quite
Roche.
sure.
I feel
Peter
like
Alonso was up there. I know he doesn't fit the analytics thing, but you put him in the lineup, the guy hits 35 pounds, 100 RPM.
Maybe
Okay? He was out there.
maybe instead of Philadelphia, we go to
He
the
went free agent.
Philippines.
No one signed him.
For a
Mets
Halfball
brought him back on a 3-year,
I mean,
$43 million.
Philadelphia's not really answering us for some
With
reason.
an opt-out.
They want.
He had a great year. We opted out.
I've reached out to Philadelphia.
You could have went to him, gave us three.
We've heard the stories of you reaching out to Halfball,
21,
to Philadelphia.
Yeah, so I have
You would have had your bookings. You had Bregman, you would have had Alonso. So Bregman had to go with all your left.
So yeah, I have reached out to
And in those days, the guy had, it sounds like I hate the treatment. I don't hate the treatment. He's fundamental. He's a singles hitter with no power, you know, average speed, average defense. But a team like the Yankees, with just.
So much for the city of brotherly love,
Right.
huh?
Yeah,
And
no,
all
it
the
doesn't
guys
seem
can have,
like
yeah, can have his singles hitter. On the Red Sox with no home runs. You know, he's a waste. Okay? In the old days, if Henry would have allowed them to take him, pay half of most of the contract that's left, send them to a team, get a middling prospect back, and you would have been gone. You wouldn't have that log jam deal. And then, how was stupid did you don't do enough in the offseason
Yes,
and after
You actually live?
we are live.
we are live.
We have an on air.
I don't care. I'm the commissioner. I come into any conversation. This guy right here, my wife, is incredible. Incredible. Became friends with him late in life, and it's like I knew him the whole 55 years of my life.
And I have him known.
I want to thank you. Barolo will let you because you're willing to. We'll let you. Fine. I appreciate it.
you know they didn't fire Bill. You know why? Because
And now that we get to this
President
guy,
brought him.
he's been great.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Little, like I said, a
And
little
I will
upset
say
with him.
this. I guess what I'll say tonight.
This would have never happened without him.
Not that he can't coach.
Thank you very
I
much.
had a great time.
Really
And you're a
good.
hair nation.
With, so it seems like this building. He may end up if they fight either one of those managers.
I like this loose post game vibe we have.
You know, guys just stepping in the boat. It's weird because a lot of times you ask guys to come over to you,
And again, Thompson's a good manager. Sometimes the message goes down. They never fight your friend home. You know what I mean?
don't know. So
Sometimes
people get a little gut shot. I think once the end of the season,
you guys want to get rid of me.
you see the looseness and it comes out
Right.
to a whole other extreme out there. And it's a lot of fun.
That's East Boston for you.
Decent, but he's going to be in the Dodgers. He's good with the Spanish guys, and he's good with the other guys, but I mean, watch Craig. And again, they couldn't play Craig. Always mentions it. He was literally Roman Anthony's godfather and mentors and other guys.
And for me, meeting guys from other parts of East Boston that, like, I heard the name Derek DeCiccio my whole life, and never really got to know him, you know.
They overrated the pitching and defense. Trevor Story, this organization, Trevor Story defensively is the fourth best shot. Okay? Myers is the best shot. Down to the left is the best shot. And the guy is the number one prospect in the club right now.
And of course, things being so back in the 80s, 90s, things were territorial. You know, if you were from the Heights, you probably fought with Maverick, you probably fought with, you know, Falcon Street, Short Plaza, Pino, et cetera, and takes away on and on and on. So, you know, I'm not sure if it's like that anymore these days. It seems to be gentrified.
They said they wanted to sign Bogart. As soon as Trevor Story was signed, Bogart was gone. And they'll turn Sam Kenny right away.
But yeah, thanks for all your efforts, Jeff. Just for putting all this together.
The contract for 4 or 5 years. And never down never downplay guys in the like that kid Durban right now, right? He comes from the mid-30s, I don't know where he comes from, but he played in Milwaukee. Played in Milwaukee, he played in Boston. He comes here and he gets off to a slow start. And all of the heroes are present. All of the heroes are in the talk shows. And it's easy. But it's still Boston. It's listening. And it's much bigger than Boston. Boston, you know, not the biggest city, but everything is on the Red Sox. We don't have the Braves have been gone since I was born. So it's all. I know it.
Yeah, right.
The Red Sox.
I think the interviews are now flowing left and right, people coming up. They maybe wanted to talk this whole time.
Jay says that all the time.
Including myself.
It's on everybody's bucket list. You know, it's great. We're doing a package to go see the Padres. You can go to Yankee Stadium.
Now. Certainly noticed last week things were a little tight out there in the field. Both teams obviously was right in the middle of the series. Those 3 games last week were pivotal.
Like you said, I have to continue to pay my I spend nothing in the pot. That's why
Yeah, Ricky I gotta say, Ricky really kept them off balance.
I eat before the game.
Most of the series is going to turn go 1-2 punch.
After the game,
You guys out there.
I know, I get the best one. And if I buy it from the guy outside. We go to the Roadhouse, they give me the friggin' peanuts, I can bring those peanuts. Go back to the house, I have to walk right there.
Next week or 2 weeks from now, definitely make a run for good. Post office located in Florida.
Big loss, but I hear that you may be stepping in.
The NFL
Minimum age pitching is 50 years of age.
Wow.
Turn 49 and then you go to see calendar year.
The game would still be on at 11 o'clock.
Pitch this year, my birthday falls in 2 weeks from now. I was 2 weeks away from pitching.
Please take a note of that. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, right now.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that season was a good idea.
Absolutely. Well, taking it up to a little bit bigger here, Neighborhood Sports Network. Obviously, is an endeavor of ours that we have cemented here in the
Since 1983. Well, I already told these guys.
This is how neighborhoods. So back in Little League and back in the days of playing on the playgrounds and everything else, Boston, Jeff and I, after games, would pretend to interview each other. You know,
Fake microphone. Now we actually have real microphones. We have Sideline Reporter. Something like an instant replay. Don't forget, it's insane.
insane.
Just on 7, 8, 9 years old, 2 idiots playing Little League, East Boston, playing together.
Right outside these doors here.
Right outside the same park we're at right now. We're basically back to our roots.
Someone say like
My father said you were doing a great job on it. Why didn't we lose the game tonight?
Well, it's probably something I did, most likely, I'm sure. But
that is the roots of NSN, and it's a branch throughout the years. We've continued to give fake interviews, fake microphones.
So the guy says, sit down. Someone like me, whether it was me, whether it was you, they need someone who knows the list. I mean, you can only give them so much. And I told them, I said, this is a different 75% of the people from here. But where did this come from? Okay, all right. Did you guys ever stream? Cottage Street, Culture? Yep. Really?
Derek grew up on Main Street, and then he moved to right near that. That's the
Yeah, that's not the point. Anything from Maverick Square in, that square, like Maverick to Webster, that square in. And then you had you had my house. Well, that was
right? Oh yeah.
2 months ago, there was definitely no
Five of them.
Love you on there. Yeah, love that. You know, it's the opposite. I don't know, but either way.
right as left. Views at home.
The views.
If I say viewers at home, I mean full of people. Johnny Hodge.
Walking by the Assumption Church, Father Barry, no.
Yeah, no, it's been
So
a great
funny. You know how we tend to No, not big. This is way before.
My mother and father used to tell me that church at the fucking
Making it part of the game.
all his dances.
Really accomplished that.
No, we grabbed it.
The biggest part of this is
So,
When did that priest touch you?
we're going to have videos. The guys are retired. They're going to be able to post back to this.
Go on the Facebook page, go on the YouTube page, right? Relive those glory days.
Father Barry,
Absolutely.
This is a man of God.
Certainly.
Keep on going.
It's nice to have this digital age that we live in. Digital memories. That will be NSN's next broadcast.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it was Father Barry.
Speaking of which, we also have the Jeff Stone, aka Hollywood Memorial Golf Tournament. That is in September.
Blocky eyes. He's not going to look that good. And he said, you didn't tell me this. I know what you're about to do. You would have walked in the country. This little lady that answered the door, you know, when excuse me, pushed her aside, grabbed him, and said, that's so my father didn't tell you what's up. Lights out until he, you know, so I said, and you wouldn't want to wait for it.
We opened at 11.
Okay,
They're going to
And with that, I think we should wrap up the day here. We want to thank once again everybody out there for joining us. And
No, I know, but I'm saying there were a lot.
I'll go down to my boy down
you and Halfball with you. That's been great.
I do my best. I try. You know, I want to get better. Obviously, with all this stuff.
Because it was wedding. It was a work friend for both of us. Because all the others, everyone else is here. Yeah. I said, I hope it was worth it. I said, maybe you got mad.
Stop!
When less than
And well, once again,
we were
thank you
like
very
big
much,
ball with
everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Sunday out there.